What's goody, great hoodie? It's your boy Lee,
And your boy Jay.
and welcome back to another episode of the Obvious League. It's been a while, you know.
Yes,
It's
sir.
been a while. We've been kicking ass in OT overtime, man. But the NFL season is officially underway, and now we know we have not gotten an episode out to you guys before week one to give you guys our predictions. However, we can easily just run that back because it's not like we didn't do them. But yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So what's up, J.I.?
Let's start with Thursday with your boys versus the Buccaneers.
Bright and early.
I had the Bucks winning. It's so funny because I didn't for a game that's on a Thursday. It's never been a time I was like, I could really care less who really wins this 2 games. But it was like I just knew Tommy and the boys. They didn't get their rings today, but they put the banner up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually teams that put that banner up.
I'm about to say they been got their rings.
Yeah, so they was hanging that banner up, so they already had the momentum. But flowers to y'all, though. Y'all actually kept up and almost won the thing.
Yeah, I knew it. I mean, I had us winning, and that's like no bias. Well, I'm not. It's a little bias. It's a little some bias into it, but more so, I knew what kind of team we would be, and I'm hoping that we can carry that momentum for the rest of the season. But I knew this would be a game that my Cowboys would get up for, and we would compete, we would play hard, and we were just a few penalties and a few missed field goals more than anything away from possibly sealing the deal. But shouts out to the Bucks, man. Shouts out to TB12 and that boy. So yeah, I took an L on that one. But yeah, you want to go ahead with the list?
Oh yeah. Next we had my Colts versus the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm gonna let y'all know this now. It ain't even a myth no more. It's a proven fact that Russell Wilson, through 6 to 7 games, 8 at most, is the best quarterback in the NFL. So I knew that going in because look, I'm gonna say this now. Immediately been talking about this, and we gonna say this now. We're not falling for this year, Russ. We're not calling you the MVP after 4 straight weeks of having 300+ yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. No. You're not getting that from us this year. Cause you got it every year. We done this podcast. And week 8, we like, dang, Russ, you playing bad. Then you just phase out of nowhere. You go from 1-1-1 to just being, dang, you like 5 maybe 4. But you're not leading no more. So going into that, I knew what my team was going to. I, as a Colts fan, was just happy to see Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz played good. Our offensive line didn't hold up as good as we thought we should have. But I like what we did with the missing of our receiver one and T.Y. Hilton. And our offensive line didn't play the best. So I feel like it's only going to get better with the more we click, the more we play. So I was satisfied, with how my team played. Just didn't get the dub. But of course, I had us winning.
I, of course, had the Seahawks winning because I knew MVP Russ would be here. It's first game of the season for Russell Wilson. That's when he gets up the most for it. I had a great feeling. I said, man, this is where he shines his best early on for the first few weeks, like we talked about, and. So I already knew the fate, Y'all didn't have T.Y., y'all O-line, and I didn't know what to expect from Carson Wentz. But regardless of what did happen, I knew Russell Wilson would be better, no matter what. So all of those played into account, and y'all defense is y'all strength, if you ask me. I'm not even gonna say y'all strength, but it's definitely a key component to your team, man. When you got an offense like Seattle has,
and they didn't score that more though. They only scored at 28.
That's not that bad. That's 4 touchdowns.
That's 4 touchdowns, but shoot, there was 2 times we was in the red zone that we kicked field goals. So that's why I was like, we could have made it. We could have made it better. We could have made it better. That's all gonna come with the O line. So it's all right. It's fine.
So yeah, I had Seattle winning.
Next, we had the Eagles versus the Falcons. Come on, man. I had the Eagles off the strength of the Jalen Hurts and the Devontae off the Bama boys. And Jalen Hurts played phenomenal. One of my boys, he's a big Falcons fan. He said it was quiet in that arena.
I also had the Eagles strictly because not even just off of the players. It was more so I feel like Philly has a more solid defense than Atlanta does, and I think that's all I needed. That was the only thing that I really needed for my prediction to even come true. Atlanta's defense is so horrible, and it's not like Philly don't have weapons on the offensive end. So combine those two, and that was an automatic win for me.
Yeah, same. Now this is where the predictions go wrong. The Steelers versus the Bills. I just had the Bills going crazy for some reason. But the thing is, the Steelers don't lose. The Steelers don't lose the first couple games either. Like, that whole team be like on Russell Wilson. Like, they good, you know what I'm saying, for that first 5, 6, maybe 10. They were good for 10 games last year. When they won like 10, they were like 10-0. How many games did they win straight when they?
It was either 11 or 12. It's one of those.
Really? So they won 11 and 12 straight?
It was at 11 or 12.
Oh, yeah.
And then lost the rest of them.
Then lost in the first.
Then trash as a bitch. Them niggas sorry as fuck.
Washington put that on them. They were like, wait, we don't know how to recover. But, shoot, I think the Steelers are in history, well, in like right now, and I think the past decade, they've never had a losing season for this past decade. Like, Tom, he be making sure they win.
No, he's never had a losing season.
Yeah, I'm saying he's never
his
had a
whole
losing.
coaching career.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, they beat the Bills, and you know, my boy Josh Allen, man, Stephon Diggs, they didn't step up. The defense came to play. You know, TJ Watt just got that contract, so he showed them why he was, you know, why he was worth that money.
As Pittsburgh defense should. I mean, they were the number 1, number 2 defense last year, so that is expected. However, I also had the Bills winning strictly because, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all that the defense was good, but I expected more out of Josh Allen. I expected more out of Stephon Diggs. But I guess when it is just those two guys really on the offense that are actually, like, you got to watch out for. Everybody else is like, yeah, well, I mean, if they get one, then fuck it, they get one. I mean, I guess that does simplify your game plan. And yeah. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, they zeroed in on that. And shit, that's all it took. Josh Allen, thank you for not helping my fantasy team. One of them, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Shout out to the Steelers.
But I expect to bounce back week. I expect that shit. So don't fucking forward on me, Josh. But, yeah, I took that out too. I had the Bills.
Going in next, another game, a very controversial game. The Vikings versus the Bengals went into overtime, and Burrow came out with the dub. In my opinion, if you watch the game, the Vikings should have won. They called that bullshit play. They should have won. He was not sitting down. I mean, he was sitting down. That wasn't a fumble. That was not a fumble. His butt was clearly on the ground. And then they called it a fumble. So, I wasn't a fan of that. But, you know, Joe Burrow still came out and did his thing. They were up like, what, 14-7?
And that's the exact reason why the Bengals deserve to win that game. Regardless of that penalty that was called, shouts out to Joe Burrow, my boy, and shouts out to Jamar Chase. That is the double LSU. Go Tigers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shouts out to my boys. But the Bengals were a better team all 4 quarters.
Literally.
So
literally all 4 quarters.
I gotta give my hats off to the Bengals. They definitely they 1,000% surprised me. I was not expecting this week 1. I expected the Bengals to compete this year and win about 6-7 games, but damn, you know, 1-0 was not in the books when I saw who they were going up against. So I'm very surprised. I'm expecting something different out of Minnesota next week. Shouts out to them boys in Cincinnati, though. Y'all got the job done. I had the Vikings winning, so good upset, Cincinnati. Good shit.
Next, we had the 49ers versus the Lions. 49ers came out and, like, just said, all right, we're healthy. We're going to show y'all why. We're going to show you why it was literally all just injuries last year and put up 41 points. And both quarterbacks played.
Yeah, they're not really healthy right now, though.
I mean, yeah, true. They did.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, they lost Trey Sermon. Who didn't play, and Raheem Mostert is done for the year. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, like you said though, that was pretty much it though. I mean, we know what Detroit is. We know what the 49ers are when healthy.
Jared Goff. Trash. I never liked Jared Goff. I'm sorry.
Hating, man.
How am I hating? You don't like him?
I'm not a fan of him, but I'm not a big fan. I mean, he's cool. I wouldn't want him on my. I wouldn't want him as my quarterback.
I'm taking the Pat Stafford any day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Pat Stafford's 10 times better than him.
Bruh, that was like a finesse of a trade.
It was.
But shout out to Jared Goff. I'm not a fan of you, but you are what, number 5 and leading the league and passing right now. After week 1,
I fuck because I know he's gonna sling that bitch. I fuck with him. I don't think he's not a franchise quarterback. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, but I mean, other than that though, I like him though. I mean,
even Tannehill in the same boat to me.
Nah, Tannehill's different. I fuck with Tannehill.
Well, we gonna see how different it was with next game.
But hold on. And I mean, yeah, the 49ers got out to an early lead. And
real early.
You know, it was more so Detroit was playing from behind. The defense got lazy in San Francisco. So the game looks closer than it actually was. So I wouldn't get too like, oh, you know, it was an 8-point. You know, I know you're not saying it, but I know a lot of the mass majority of people are like, it was only an 8-point game. Yeah, but I mean, if you watch the game, the game was over.
Yeah, definitely. It was over at half.
Yeah, so, yeah, 49ers for sure.
Yeah, next game, I also had the 49ers. Next game, not rocking with the Titans at all. And especially since y'all had that quote-unquote 3-headed snake. Y'all ain't show up. Shout out to them cars. Shout out to D-Hop. Them boys came in, and we going 0-1. The Titans got to go 0-1 too.
So who's sending the 3-headed snake for them? What's supposed to be?
AJ Brown, Julio, and Henry. We're not throwing Tannehill in that. Them 3 players are clearly better than Tannehill.
Oh, I mean, of course. I just want to know because, I mean, a lot of people are going to put the quarterback in by default.
No, I've never...
Because, I mean, in order for Julio and A.J. Brown to get theirs, Tannehill going to get his.
And what happened? He had 200-some yards and didn't give nobody the rock but A.J. Brown.
Well, Derrick Henry ain't do shit either.
Oh, yeah. I told y'all last year the recipe to beat them is to hold Henry under 150 yards and you win. He had, 53? Got stopped twice on the 1?
I don't even think it's that, bro. It's not even that. That defense stopped everything. Chandler Jones got 5 sacks on his own.
He had 3 in the first quarter.
So, like, the O-line, and Tennessee's supposed to have one of the best O-line in the league.
Where?
They statistically do.
We'll see y'all week 3.
They have a top 5. You know, you see, you just hating and shit. You just
they in my division.
What that mean though? I mean, I don't be talking. Yeah, I mean, I don't be hating on my division rivals. Shit, you just be hating.
Your whole division is a jump ball.
That's cool. And that's cool.
I'm not hating. Look, I give my respect. I wanted Julio. AJ Brown is becoming who everybody think that the Titans think he is. We all know about Derrick Henry. He just ain't sure. It's just the quarterback I'm not a fan of. And plus,
what has Tannehill done for you to not even like consider him like? Tannehill is one of the most accurate passes in the league.
That's cute.
He still throws for 4,000 yards with that 2,000-yard rusher in his backfield.
Oh no, I like that.
He made AJ Brown was not original damn number 1 receiver. This shit just happened.
Oh, you think he's receiver 1 over Julio?
He is number 1 receiver. He's the number 1 receiver on that team. But it wasn't that way. It was even last year coming into the season was Corey Davis. So AJ Brown eclipsed that shit in literally a year, surprisingly, and it's surprising.
Look, after I see him getting cut by the Dolphins when the Dolphins were that bad solidified, I was like, all right, this man is...
And that's when I knew. I said that was the dumbest thing they could have did. Tannehill was great for them too. They just won't win it.
One of my best friends, one of my boys, he's a Titans fan. Me and him always go back and forth. He said, bro, Tannehill can step. Like, that's one thing we'll agree on about these Colts and Titans rivalries. Like, bro, Tannehill gotta go. He said, where the Cam Newton at, honestly? And we're gonna get to him later.
I would take Ryan Tannehill over Cam Newton. I would take Ryan Tannehill over Cam Newton.
I mean,
y'all really sleeping on Tannehill. That's crazy.
I gotta see it.
Wow. He's been in the AFC Championship game. He's been in divisional round. I don't understand what that man has to do. Because it's not like Derrick Henry's carrying that offense. He may be the featured role, which is fine.
Featured role? He's literally one of the big three, if not one of the one.
No, I'm saying like the run game. I'm saying like the run game may be their strength, but Tannehill's a great quarterback. I'm not gonna say great. He's a good quarterback still.
He's like a mid B, high C to me.
Tannehill, you gonna keep proving everybody wrong. You gonna keep proving them wrong. Cause shit, Tannehill, you balled last year to prove that nigga wrong and a lot of shit, but it's not enough.
Where he end up, we both got eliminated from first round.
I mean, shit.
And we both split.
Who they play though? Didn't they play the Bills?
No, we played the Bills.
Y'all played. So who did they
and we
play?
lost by 3.
So who did they play? They played Cleveland and was it Pittsburgh?
I don't think it was Pittsburgh. You know what?
I'm gonna say we gotta look it up.
We gotta pull it up right now. Cause we definitely played the Bills.
Yeah. That was y'all that played the Bills.
Yeah, we could have beat them too.
Tennessee played. It's gotta be between them two teams. Pittsburgh.
What was it? The Ravens.
It might have been. It was Baltimore. It was Baltimore. I do remember that because last year was the first.
Baltimore dude got on that sign and started waving.
The first year they beat them. It took them 3 years to finally beat them, and they finally did it.
They were waving at them boys. Get up out of here.
That's cool. I mean, shit. I mean, the Ravens they should have been beat the Titans years ago.
Fact.
So you know what I'm saying? That was only gonna happen.
We lost by 3 to the Bills. We could have beat the Bills. Oh, that is crazy to me.
But yeah, go ahead. But yeah, I ain't even try to give all my flowers out. Yeah, I mean, shouts out to Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins for doing their things.
Did Larry even play?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dang, so he really might retire.
Fuck it.
No, that's literally what he said. He said, I don't even feel like I don't even feel like it.
Fuck it.
Hall of Famer, though.
Easily. Top 5 receiver all the time.
Oh, easy. Shout out to Larry.
Yeah, shouts out to him, man. So yeah, I mean, that's, Arizona. Y'all not doing anything. I'm not surprised by y'all and by one bit because last year I had y'all winning the. No, it wasn't this year. I think I said,
Didn't everybody in the division win?
Huh?
Did everybody in their division win? Yes. Everybody in their division is 1-0. That's fire. Mm-hmm. That's fire. That's a tough division right there.
I love seeing that division play.
Really do.
Yeah, to me, it's between the Cardinals and the Rams who gonna win it though.
I think the Rams are.
I think the Rams will too.
Stafford.
I think the Rams.
Stafford's just so lethal. We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to that Ramsey because I was in. Woo! We gonna get to it. Next, we had the Washington football team versus the Chargers. I had the Chargers off the strength of the Herbert. Off the strength of the Justin Herbert. That's the real 17.
I had the Chargers off the strength for Austin Eckler.
You did have an Eckler.
Austin Eckler's the best player on that in that game. So I was like...
Definitely was the best player.
I'm like, I already know he's the best player coming into this game. I know he's going to play. And Keenan Allen showed why he's one of the best receivers in the league. Still underrated. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. He's been nothing but consistent the last 5+ years.
Keenan Allen or A.J. Brown?
Keenan Allen. He's been more consistent. Easily.
Facts.
I'm definitely taking it. And he's one of the best route runners in the league.
Had to test him, y'all. Had to keep him on his toes. Had to test him real quick.
I'm not even all that high on A.J. Brown. Like, I think he's tough, but that's a lot of receivers better than him, in my opinion. I think people are boosting him based off of what happened last year.
I feel it.
which is a shout out to Tannehill. So shouts out to you, Ryan Tannehill. Shouts out to you, my boy. I definitely had the Chargers winning. I didn't know what to expect out of Washington's offense, and that was pretty much it.
It was about to win.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, man, I hope you get better, bro. Go ahead, rest up, man.
You.
Get better, bro. Prayers to you. But yeah, Taylor Heineke came in, and that's when they turned up.
Show him ODU's finest.
ODU's finest.
Come on,
turned up.
Put on for the bowl.
Well, that's a 7-5.
Oh, for the VA.
But for the VA,
up, 2 down.
Yeah. Put on. What's next? What game is next?
We got the Jets and the Panthers. That was an ugly game. I'm not going to lie to you. But there was the revenge game for the Sam Darnold and the
Robbie Anderson.
And the Robbie Anderson, and yeah, they took care of business.
Easy, well, in my opinion, easily.
Oh yeah, easy. It just looked ugly, on paper.
Yeah, and of course, I had the Panthers winning this one easy. It was no question. I already knew. I said, man, it's just there's no way to just win this game.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's all I really got to say on it. Shout out to the Panthers defense. Shout out to Robbie Anderson, Christian McCaffrey, Sam Darnold, DJ Moore. Shout out to them all.
Yeah, they all did their thing. Christian McCaffrey came clutching some third down. I was kind of watching that game in and out because I was at work. And every time I looked on third down, he was just beasting and feasting. So shout out to CMC.
Best back in the game.
Easily. Henry who? Come on, bro. I hate him.
Henry not top 3, though. He barely top 5.
Who you put over Henry?
In my opinion, it's Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook. Then I'll go Derrick Henry.
That's facts. I respect it. I definitely respect it because
the other 3 are just more versatile and everything. They can, if you want them to work, if you want them to have that workload, then they can do it. But they receiving backs, they just multi-talented.
Yeah, facts. I completely.
Derrick Henry, he's a strong bitch though. I mean, I am one who I don't like. I don't know. It's something about it. Is something about Derrick Henry though. It's like he somehow gets it. But my thing with Derrick Henry is either he gonna be hot as hell. Well, he not gonna be on shit.
Exactly.
That's my thing. I'm like, I never see a mix. It's like if they run game ain't it, then that nigga shut down for the whole game.
He not it.
Yeah, he can't. You can shut down any of the first 3 names I named, and they'll still be catching passes out of the backfield, lining up. They still be doing more other shit. So that's why I think those 3 are better.
And you're not getting a complaint from me because those are the 3 I had over him too. Those are the exact 3 I had over him, too, so no complaints over here so far. Next, we have the Jaguars and Texans. I had the Texans. Shout out to Tyrod. I felt like Tyrod... I just felt like, I was like, all right, this could be Tyrod's comeback story. I know it's a division game. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I thought I saw Tyrod starting at last minute. I was going to go straight up to Deshaun. So when I saw Tyrod, I was like, oh, yeah, Tyrod can get this dub.
Shouts out to Tyrod, man. I actually had the Jaguars winning this one, so I took the L on this one. My sole reason for that was I thought that the Jaguars are going to utilize their offense differently than what they actually did. And I'm just having questions like Urban Meyer. I know it's only 1 week 1, but what are you doing, bro? Like, it really should, like... My whole issue is I don't feel like James Robinson's being used enough. They drafted Travis Etienne in the first round when you have James Robinson, who was a rookie last year, who was undrafted, however, ran over 1,000 yards and was a feature back. I believe either he made the Pro Bowl or was very close to making it.
I think he made it.
I think he made it. If I'm not, I had him on my fantasy team last year, so I know how amazing James Robinson is. So why would you even draft Travis Etienne in the first place? Prayers to him, though, as we all know, in the offseason, he was out for the year. So with a torn ACL, I believe. But even in week 1, you still didn't even used Carlos Hyde more. I don't know if that was some revenge game bullshit or some shit you trying to pull. But that was not it. James Robinson needs to be used more if that offense is going to do anything. Because Trevor Lawrence is still a rookie. But I thought, you know, I said my whole game, I was like, man, you got James Robinson. Trevor Lawrence should. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm over here thinking that, I'm thinking that the talent was going to actually win over the experience. But that just shows, like, the Texans may not have the best players, but like, you know, Tyrod Taylor's always been a pretty solid quarterback. He's always filled in. He's always done his job. He always understands the assignment. Mark Ingram always understands the assignment as well. And then those other players that's on that team, Brandon Cooks. These aren't always the hottest names, but it's like they've been there, they've done this, and you know what I'm saying? They not new to this shit at all. So shouts out to Houston. But yeah, I took the L on that one.
That's so cool, because I'm pretty sure we both took the... No, I'm skipping the game. The game
of the week.
Game of the week. If you're talking about the last night's game.
All right, okay, cool. We get game of the week for 2 reasons. Shout out to the Chiefs for winning because they put some money in your boy's pocket.
Oh, you talking about that game?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not game of the week.
What game was better than that?
What? You said the Chiefs just now, right?
Yes.
Come on now. Last night's game was definitely game of the week.
Okay, all right. That's why I said. Okay, that's why. All right, cool. So I thought you said that's not the game of the week.
No, I was saying last.
Okay, yeah, all right. That's what I was trying to. That's what.
Oh yeah.
All right, so coming in second for game of the week, the Chiefs and the Browns. This was a good defeat because Mahomes for 2 reasons. I had the Chiefs because for one, Patrick Mahomes doesn't lose in September. And the Browns, last time they won week 1 was in 2004. I didn't need to see anybody else that was starting. I just needed to know them 2 facts. And I was like, all right. So I'm going with Mahomes and the Chiefs.
It wasn't even that for me. I mean, my whole thing was... it's the Chiefs in week 1. I don't know who's going to stop those players. But I expected this game because... last year in the playoffs, in the divisional round, was good enough for me to see the Browns. Baker Mayfield, he steps up to play Kansas City. That's what I like about him, and that's what I like about that Cleveland team as a whole. I, of course, had the Chiefs winning as well.
Still no Odell, though.
Yeah, very disappointing. Very disappointing. But I expected, shouts out to Cleveland, man. I knew this shit was going to happen, so... I mean, it's definitely a consideration of the game of the week. I can see why you say that.
Because that 4th quarter was crazy. And, you know, shout out to Mahomes.
Shout out to Mahomes. Shout out to my boy Tyreek Hill. You helped me out in such a dominating fantasy win. Easily.
Yeah. Next, we had a battle of the Alabama boys. The Dolphins versus the Patriots. Dolphins came in and squeezed one out by 1 point. Now, this game, I was kind of torn because I was looking at it, and I was like, To me, it came down to the defense, and I feel like the Dolphins had a better defense. So I went with them. Tua again, you know, his legs, he's starting now. Hopefully, I feel like he's going to be the starter for the rest of the season. So,
Tua?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Who taking his spot?
Apparently, words on the street is... since Cam been cut, other teams like the Dolphins been, about to make that phone call. Washington thought about making that phone call. So that's all I'm saying.
Man, for Miami, I think personally, if they call Cam, it'll be a backup. Tua's spot's not in any jeopardy. You drafted that man as your 5th, 6th pick last year for a reason. He already proved himself last year, and. Shit, that's all I need to see.
Yeah, fair.
But
I did have the Dolphins.
You had the Dolphins. I did as well. Off the, it was just my thing. I was like, the Dolphins are just a better, more well-rounded team at this point. And my another thing, the Dolphins, even with Tom Brady, the Dolphins always seem to beat the Patriots, even with Tom Brady. The Dolphins always beat the Patriots, especially in, the first week or 2 in the season. That shit always happens. September, for the Patriots and Dolphins, the Dolphins win that shit all the time. And I was like, ain't shit changing this time. The Dolphins only better and the Patriots only worse. But it was definitely a Bama v. Bama. I think the 2 Bama versus 1 Bama overrode, though. Because with Jalen Waddle out there, wide receiver, that shit definitely...
Shout out to the Bama boys.
So, that's him and Tua getting back at it. And he like, shit, that was my quarterback. Mac right there, that was my boy last year. So I already know how, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Tua, you know how he get down. Like, we both know how this motherfucker get down. So, shit, we know how to get him. But, yeah, shouts out to all them boys, man.
Yeah, so next we got the Packers versus the Saints. Now, look, I'm going to say this now. I didn't expect this. And to me, I had Green Bay winning. Looked like Rodgers didn't even care. It looked like Rodgers was just fuck it.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it, bro.
And literally, like, he was literally sitting on the bench, cool and slouching, not looking at the board and all. He was just like, shit. And I knew he didn't care off the second interception. He just flung that bad boy.
I said, that's not Aaron Rodgers,
Ain't
bro.
it? That's not Rodgers, but
I think he did that shit to send a message like, bro, I really don't fuck with y'all niggas. I'm just here for this last year, bro. I really don't. Like, I'm going to win y'all some games. I was like, I'm going to get y'all there. Don't worry.
What if he sabotaged this whole season? You bitch Aaron Rodgers? That just sounds crazy to say.
I think if he has a bad game next week, it's like, now I'm concerned. He had 1 fantasy point last year, Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's right.
I know.
Yo, and and it's so crazy because what did I tell you? I said, remember when I went about Dak in the other draft, I said, yo, in my draft, I literally chose Dak over Aaron Rodgers, and I was like, at first I regretted it. Then I was like, I got faith in my quarterback.
Yeah.
And shit.
And the thing is, we chose Rodgers over him in the first draft. I was like, it was funny because you told, I was like, but we chose Rodgers. He was like, it's you, and then you know, it's Aaron Rodgers. like I get it off the strength of the name.
Hey,
I'm not mad at it, but it's just like it's a coincidence. Like,
yeah,
get Dak this one, but Aaron Rodgers, no, we got Rodgers. Get that.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's cool though. Just 1 week.
Yeah, and he gonna kick ass next week.
I hope.
We're gonna talk about that in a second. I already know who you playing. He gonna kick ass, bro.
But yeah, shout out to Jameis Winston. He had a hell of a game.
Shout out to Jameis Winston.
20 passes, 5 touchdowns.
No picks.
The
big thing about that shit. No picks.
No, not even 20 yards. It's a hell of a stat. That's some college stats.
Efficiency. He just like, nigga, we just had to get it done.
Ain't it?
We just had to
come
get it. Come here, you take yours. Shouts out to them boys. New Orleans is really surprised. I had Green Bay winning this game.
Well, I think New Orleans will be real good this year.
Yeah, I think so too. After seeing that performance, I say yeah.
After Mike Thomas.
Yeah. I mean, as they, you know what I'm saying, they should.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
That nigga been gone. He was going damn near all year last year too. So, Jameis Winston, like, I don't even got no chemistry with this nigga. All the niggas I've been working with here. You know what I'm saying? Mike Thomas go. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be. I'm about to say yeah. Shit, he will. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But I mean, I expected this. I didn't expect this in week 1 out of Jameis Winston, but because I thought the Packers defense would hold up way better than they did. But and I started them and they got me negative points. That shit pissed me off. But yeah, shouts out to Jameis Winston. I had him having a good year. People was like, is it gonna be him or Taysom Hill? I said it's gonna be Jameis Winston easily.
It better be Jameis.
I was like, it better be. I was like, Jameis Winston's the better quarterback easily. Like, niggas act like Jameis Winston's trash. He just gets careless with the ball. You put him under a system where you got a good running back in Kamara.
But do you call it reckless? My bad for cutting you off. Do you call it reckless, or do you have it like he really be trusting his receiver?
Reckless. Because he be doing some dumb ass shit. He be having too much faith. It's like, doing dumb shit though. He throwing in triple coverage. Like, what are you doing?
He got a D-hop on
yeah, I'm like, bro, that nigga, yeah, like, bro, nigga. I don't know what film you watching, nigga. You watching the other team receiving, nigga. You don't receive that. And I get it. You have Mike Evans for all you know what I'm saying? But
he did play with the Mike Evans.
You know, you had Chris Godwin. You had you had them boys, but you can't be throwing it down the middle of the field, triple coverage. Like, that shit is stupid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it was just it's like a good and bad thing on some like Russell Westbrook shit. It's like that shit was his flaw. But Westbrook can use that shit to his advantage more than Jameis Winston can use his advantage. But maybe it's different in New Orleans, though. I mean, it's something different.
Oh, yeah.
Drew Brees is more of a game manager. So
yeah, like you said with Russ, it's going to be different in L.A. for him, too.
Yeah, it's a change of pace for the Saints offense as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
But that might be what they needed, though, because Drew Brees could have low-key been holding them back. I mean, them motherfuckers... They may have been good in the regular season. What the fuck that shit mean if your ass been getting bounced out every playoff?
Really do.
And we talking about first round.
Yeah. So it's like, exactly. You get number one, number 2 seed, lose your first fucking playoff game at the crib, in the dome.
Hey,
my nigga,
you
supposed to win them bitches.
Oh, God. But yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, I wonder, I know Lil Wayne was at that game, speaking of Packers and the Saints. His team versus New Orleans.
New Orleans, nigga. How about them fucking Saints?
But he a Packers fan.
Green and yellow, green and yellow.
I know he was in that bitch.
Oh,
hell no. Nah, he might have been because he lived in Miami, even though the game got played in Jacksonville.
He definitely was
definitely in that bitch.
Wayne won't there.
He definitely made
basketball season either. Wayne in there.
Yeah, he definitely made the trip.
Yeah, Wayne was definitely in there.
He was definitely in that bitch.
Yeah.
I go see Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, shout out to the GOAT. That's my dog right there. Shout out Wayne.
Shout out to that boy Wayne.
Next we had the Broncos Giants. Off leaks intel, me telling me to draft the Broncos. I went with the Broncos defense. Saquon Barkley back, cool. Oh, and they had the Jared Judy. Hey, prayers to him.
Shouts out to Jared.
That don't look disgusting.
Thank God it's only a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, because it looked way worse.
It did. That shit looked like
a break.
Yeah.
It looked like a break, but
close,
yeah.
Like close to Dak shit. Yeah, like close to Dak shit.
Technical difficulties. But what's the name look real good too? Teddy. He did. Teddy looked
and
real
I
good.
told it's so. I have a friend who's a Broncos fan, and like weird, right? Like who the fuck is a Broncos fan? But he likes Denver.
I know a couple Broncos fans.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's weird to me. But I mean, I don't know what it is because he's not even from there. But he likes the Nuggets too, so he's just like Denver down. I'm like, bro, you're not even from Colorado, but you like the Broncos and the Nuggets. Yeah, I never got it. But shouts out to my boy Tariq though. But I told him because he kept.
I've been
it's
hard though.
I've been telling him. I say y'all gonna be better than you think, yo. I said Teddy Bridgewater he's never been a bad quarterback. Never, no matter if he was with the Saints, the Vikings, or the Panthers. He's never been a bad quarterback. He was a Pro Bowl quarterback with Minnesota. So, after the ACL tear. So, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You look at... Oh, no, it was before the ACL. It was one of them two. Regardless, though, he was tough. And so, yeah, I'm like, bro, he's still going to throw that shit. And I said, Jerry Jeudy, barring injury, so it's pretty ironic how he got hurt. But I was like, barring injury, Jerry Jeudy's going to be a top... He's going to be one of the best second-year receivers in the league. I said he's going to have a great year. And he had, I think, 6 receptions for 70-some yards before the injury. So he was clearly getting fed the ball.
Yeah.
And, I had the Broncos winning this game. I just thought that, like I said, like that Broncos defense was just going to be good. That Broncos defense was just going to be too much, you know what I'm saying, we don't know what Daniel Jones is going to do anyway. It don't matter what the fucking game it is. We don't ever know what he's going to be on. Saquon just came back. Galladay just got healthy. This is his first game with them, and he already said that he don't got good chemistry with Daniel Jones yet. So I was like, damn. Which left Sterling Shepard, who actually performed. But yeah, like that's
you can. I don't think you're supposed to say that. You ain't got good chemistry with your quarterback. I don't think you can.
Yeah, like yo,
that's
like
wild.
what?
That's wild.
Yeah, like what? Like what the fuck?
You could walk around and be like, we're still working on it. He literally came out and said, nah, this ain't.
He like, yeah, we haven't really gotten it down. But I mean, he was hurt, so it's like that's an excuse. I'll take it.
But
But it's like you got to be doing something, bitch. You ain't just get traded.
Yeah, like, and if I'm Dave Jones, I gotta come like, what you like? We can work.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? He didn't have to say that.
We don't even have to. Like, you can just look at my film. Like, we can just look at film together.
Yeah.
We don't even have to physically. We can just be. But I mean, maybe they are doing that though. You know what I'm saying? We don't never know what's going on behind
I hope
the
so.
scenes. Yeah. Like you would think, right?
Yeah.
You would think. You would hope.
Yeah. Next, we got the game that took me. I ain't gonna say take me by surprise, but it opened my eyes. The Bears versus the Rams. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. Week 1, the Rams look scary, and I'm talking about if they keep the Super Bowl ready with the 9.
You know, go
with the 9. Like, Pat Stafford, like, the fact you gotta defend Pat Stafford with the woods, the coop.
Why you calling it Pat?
Oh, Pat.
Stat Pat and
Yeah.
Okay,
Pat Stat Pat, yeah. That's what, yeah. So, and the thing is, he gonna sling that joint. And then you got the defense. Yeah, this game.
I had high expectations for the Rams coming in just because they were just in the Super Bowl a few years ago.
With no quarterback.
Yeah, but stop.
No quarterback.
So I disrespected
And
Derek.
then they played against Brady. Oh my God, he be getting. You know what? I ain't even gonna do it today. I'm not gonna do it today. Brady just be getting the most. Oh my God! Anybody in the AFC could have won that Super Bowl league.
That was just I don't know. That was just a good defensive game all around. Because the Patriots couldn't score either.
They did, though.
13 points.
To what?
It was a 3? It was a 3 or 9. I think it was 3, though.
And then, what's the name, threw a pick. Like,
I mean, hey. That was a good defensive game. I mean, but the Patriots, Patriots had the number 1 defense that year. So
that was the year they were scoring points with the defense only.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the year. That's the year Brady and them boys beat Mahomes off the bullshit. But they beat him
again. Oh, he beat Mahomes twice.
Yeah, bro. Come on, yo. You can't be hating on Brady.
Well, first of all, you know I'm a hate on Brady. I give him his flowers, but I'm a coach.
Brady the GOAT.
He is.
He that nigga.
Yo,
Brady tough.
Yeah, ain't no question.
That boy.
But I just can't just be up and down like, yeah, no. I'm a Peyton Manning, 18s. Come on, bro. I had been fighting this man my whole coach career.
He's been losing your whole career.
2 banners. With Marvin Harris,
that shit over with now. You ain't got to worry about him no more.
You right. Just wait till we get. I got to deal with Pat though. I got to deal with Patty, Josh Allen.
So what? You not gonna hate Patty Mahomes ever?
No.
What? That's hating. Because if y'all run into the Chiefs every year,
we beat Pat Mahomes when it counted. We only played Pat Mahomes once, and we went on with the Brissett. We didn't even with the Brissett.
When it counted though. Man, regular season shit.
We needed that win to get in
the playoffs. What was that last year? What was that?
Year before that. We need that game to get in the playoffs.
Super Bowl. That just proved my point. Yeah, like the Chiefs is like, we'll take this out, nigga. We got the chip, nigga.
That was the Week 49ers fault. Hey, that was the Week 49ers fault.
That was a good ass game. That was a good Super Bowl. The Chiefs had to come back from that. They had to come back all playoffs.
The Chiefs ain't cheat us though. The Deflategate? I ain't get cheated from playing the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, that was y'all.
Yeah, I did. That was our best season. Luck T.Y. was at the last season. T.Y. was healthy. We was like 13-3.
That's funny.
I just can't believe it.
That boy Brady, shouts out to
Cheetah.
what the?
Can't stand him. Goat though, definitely. Goat.
Shouts out to that boy Brady. What that boy? What's the Lil Wayne line? Was it drop top like Brady? Some shit like that.
Oh, he did
drop back like Brady. Stop playing with him.
Yeah, but Wayne was bars for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Wayne got bars for everybody. All right, but I feel it though. I see why y'all like. I see it. I'm not. Hey, look, I just as a Colts fan, hey man, like what's the name said yesterday, bro, on the Monday night commentary. Speaking of Monday night game.
Oh, did you have anything else to say about the Rams?
I did. No, you straight. But yeah. Shot the Rams offense and defense got it. Shouts out to the Bears though. Once y'all finally made that smart decision to finally just start Justin Fields full time, y'all will clearly reap more benefits. That's all I really have to say on y'all because I don't understand this Andy Dalton shit is not it. I know personally from last year.
And he got the hard there. He got the 14 and looking trash.
And he got a beard and shit now too.
The gold, yo.
That's so hard. That's so hard. That's so hard. That shit hard as a bitch.
He just ass, bro. Oh my god.
But yeah, I had to. That's all I got for the Rams game. Rams Bears.
Next game Monday, game of the week. And I dare say this Monday night game was almost as good as that Rams and Chiefs.
It was more entertaining as the Chiefs and Rams game because that was the best Monday night football game I've ever seen. But this game ridiculous. Too was crazy because it's crazy because every time I walked away, this man fumbled. I go get
Lamar
my
Jackson was not it, bro.
But he looked good. Hey, shout out to Lamar though. Shout out to the Ravens. Y'all want us some money? Want me some more money? Shout out to that
game.
Game.
Me shit.
Shout out to that game.
Didn't want to get that bitch to Mark Andrews.
I gave these boys to play. I sent it to them.
I was already done.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I was already done.
I thought the Ravens were gonna win. Carr showed up. Carr said what's good. 400 yards was good. Game winning drive was good. Defense showed up. Happy related birthday to Waller. He had 100 yards. Sammy Watkins showed up for sure.
As I felt like he would have. Yeah.
But I was saying, I meant to say this today, and I'm happy to say, I don't think the Raiders would have got that last touchdown, and Marcus Peters would have been there.
Yeah, he was doing right. He was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, I think it was Marlon Humphrey. Are you?
I'm talking about the last. I'm talking about the game winners and when he dropped.
Are you talking about if he was healthy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just feel, but yeah, I feel that. I feel like even without Marcus Peters on the play itself,
that play looked.
If Marlon Humphrey would have fucking played defense, they would have that play wouldn't have happened.
You know what's crazy? As much as we talk about Carr, that just proves why he's a pro quarterback. He read the play. He read it. Drop back like Carr. Lob that joint in there perfectly. All he had to take was 1-2 steps. End zone. And
it's crazy. That wasn't his first. That wasn't his only time dropping back like that, throwing off his back foot and shit.
And that don't look pretty too.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, like y'all are rushing him, but
he's still getting.
It's the front seven doing that job. It's the DBs that's not
fumbling.
Yeah, like y'all bullshitting. Shouts out to both the Ravens and the Raiders for giving us a great ass game. Like it's so amazing how the Cowboys Buccaneers gave us a great game to start the season. Like, damn, football is back. And the Raiders and Ravens gave us a game like this is week one.
It was like this. To me, it looked like it was like the intro. The all game, the Cowboys and Buccaneers game was like the intro to a good ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the Raiders Ravens game was like the end of the movie, but we get that cliffhanger, so we know we get another movie soon. Yeah. So Thursday, hopefully, the Redskins and
The Giants. Yeah, hopefully them niggas can do something.
Shake.
Yeah, man. Lamar Jackson, my only issue with you is you didn't give the ball to Mark Andrews as much as you should have. That shit not only fucked up my fantasy in both FanDuel and my fantasy team, but nigga, that's your best target. That fucked you up.
He a better target than Hollywood?
Yeah. And shouts out to the Raiders, man. They offense and defense both came to play. That shit was amazing. I had the Raiders winning some games this year, but I didn't expect them to beat the Ravens last night. And it's crazy because when Tim said the Ravens might lose, when he said that, I thought about it. I said, they just might.
Yeah, literally. I looked at I was like,
might.
Tim,
Tim said a lot of dumb shit.
About to say, but
shout out to my boy. Shout out to Scotty. Y'all know him.
Exactly. He been here before. Ain't nothing new. But yeah, Scotty be saying some dumb stuff, but he was quite right.
When he said, I said, considering everything that's going on, I can see it happening. I still think the Ravens. I still think the Ravens going, but I can see it happening though.
They should have won.
Yeah, exactly. They should have won. Shout out to them though. That yeah, like you said about Derek Carr though. Derek Carr was about 4 or 5 years ago. He was MVP candidate before his injury. So you know what I'm saying.
Gruden got to put some more respect on that man's name. Gruden really don't be talking highly about that man. I don't like that. I don't like that.
John Gruden is the hard ass.
He is. But he was turned after the win. He gave his hat to the crowd, go to the crowd, dabbing everybody up. But Carr was in that joint solid. That's the foe. The real foe. Nah, not the real foe.
I'm about to say, it's a lot of foes out there.
Definitely a lot of
foes. I'm about to say, my foe played his ass off too. So I can't
definitely.
I'm about to say, yeah, so.
I'm trying to, I want him to free another fool. God, I want him to play football, man.
Yeah,
I want him to free the shot.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he needs it.
Come to Indy, please. I'm begging you. I will buy it. I will never see a jersey get bought as quick as it could if he comes.
Don't go to Indy.
Why?
But don't come to my division either. I already know we're not getting rid of Dak, so Dak's locked in. Don't go to the NFC East, Deshaun.
Or if he goes to the Washington football team.
It's gonna be a different story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Washington cursed as a team. I hope so.
It's Mike.
It's Mike.
It's Mike. It's the reason why I feel it. Like the Bulls, like that's what I was telling me. Because I said the Bulls look good, but why just because you like them, they don't make the play.
And they have a good shot at not making it too.
Really do be
just as much as they do going in.
Because the East is loaded this year.
Yeah.
But on to week 2. Starting.
Starting. You mind if I do these ones?
Yeah, you good.
Just to switch it off and shit, give you a little break. We can start off Thursday night. New York Giants and the Washington football team. Who you got?
I got the Washington football team winning.
I do as well.
Like you said, we don't know what we're getting from oh my God, what's the quarterback? You just said his name.
Daniel Jones.
We don't know what we're getting from him. Chase Young might have 3 sacks this game.
He just might.
Might have 3 sacks this game. And the Heineke's playing a full game. Heineke could put up 21 points. He could throw for 3 touchdowns.
For sure. He can run for 1 too.
Yeah. And the thing is, Heineke knows his offense.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And that's one thing I can give him.
Yeah, I don't even see. He should have been starting week 1 for me, just because of just off the strength of the wild card last year. You ain't played no random ass team. You were the closest team to beating Tampa Bay last year,
really was,
including the Kansas City Chiefs. You were the closest.
You scored. You literally scored.
Yeah, so that shit was huge. But I also got the football team next. The San Francisco 49ers and the Philly Eagles.
I'm going 49ers.
49ers, me too.
They hot right now. And I feel like they're going to keep riding that little wave.
The Eagles hot too though. The Eagles could fuck around in 8. The Eagles could fuck around. They could fuck around it. They could fuck around the whole time. You dig on our shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm still going 49ers.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm still gonna go 49ers for now. But I ain't gonna be surprised if the Eagles win. Not at all. Not by any chance. Next is the Raiders and the Steelers. And sad, crazy to say. Not crazy to say, but it's like, I'm not even hating, but it's like, damn. These niggas escape week 1.
We gonna really see who about to win a game now.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm gonna take the Steelers. I mean,
don't be surprised if the Raiders pull this joint out.
I'm not gonna be surprised. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm gonna go Steelers as well.
After that, we got the Patriots and the Jets. I got the Pats.
I say Matt Jones, Bama boy, gets his first dub.
Yeah, I just don't see too much going on with Zach Wilson.
He was scrambling for his life.
And now, my boy, shouts out to the foe, Mekhi Becton from Highland Springs. I actually played against him in high school. Nigga's a fucking beast. Shouts out to him, but prayers to him as well, as he, for those who don't know, he's their starting left tackle. Probably he's their best O-lineman at that. He is hurt, and I think he's sidelined for about 6 to 8 weeks or so.
Yeah, crazy.
So without your starting left tackle, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. A rookie quarterback, yeah, I don't know. I don't see much going on with the Jets. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots as well. After that, however, we got the Broncos and the Jaguars.
Going back to the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos just because I just don't know what the Jaguars are doing, and the Broncos defense definitely showed, what it is.
Show up again.
After that, it's the Bills and the Dolphins. Should be an interesting game.
The Bills might blow these boys out. Just off them losing week 1, the Bills might come up in front of 40
They could
points.
fuck around. Ain't bullshit with these niggas. I'm throwing them bitches.
He might throw for 4.
He just might. I hope he do. So, shit, I hope he do.
I got the Bills. No,
I got the Bills.
Wouldn't be surprised for a blowout. I would not be surprised.
But this is when we finally are going to differ on.
It's probably my boys.
It's the Rams and the Colts.
Look here, y'all. If y'all ever think I'm going to get on this podcast, I don't care who we playing, and think I'm going to go against them boys in Indianapolis, it's for the shoe. Culture. And we're going to make don't let us make a statement and beat these boys. Don't let me come back.
0-2.
Don't let me come in 1-1 fresh off the dub against Stafford. Matthew. Don't let me be
Pat Pat Stafford? Is
Matthew
Pat Stafford, if I'm not mistaken? That's the name?
It's Matthew Stafford, but...
You know what's a funny thing I wanted to go ahead and say something about, too? You said something about that Chiefs-Rams game.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the quarterback for the Rams in that game?
Didn't they lose? Okay.
I think the Rams won that zone.
Ain't no way the Rams won that game.
I'm not, yo.
Ain't no way the Rams won that game.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like a Patrick Peters, not a Marcus Peters, like, interception that sealed the deal type shit. Yeah, the Rams won by 3. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with that boy, Jerry Goff. I was like, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the Rams actually got away with that one.
Trash.
Stop playing with that boy, Goff.
A blind squirrel can find a nut. A blind squirrel can find a nut. We ain't gonna act like that defense didn't lead that team.
Man, when you throwing for... Hey, Jared Goff had his fucking numbers.
God, what'd he do?
What? Oh.
Now I gotta look.
Oh.
Now I gotta look.
Oh, now y'all know you just hating.
No, I actually gotta look because I honestly forgot.
Oh, man.
He had 413 with 4 touchdowns. That was his best game ever. But Patty had almost 500 with 6.
Patty's the best quarterback in the league. Shit. That was his MVP year, too. Yeah, that was Pat Mahomes MVP.
Imagine
year,
walking
so.
into the NFL and just MVP in that job.
That's crazy.
Him and Mahomes. Don't worry. Do not worry.
Yeah, shout out to Lamar
17,
Jackson
you
and
up
Pat
next. You was up next.
Mahomes. Yeah, shout out to them boys, man.
That new generation coming crazy.
Yeah, facts. It's about to be OD.
I just hope I get a piece of the pie. I need somebody. I need a young stud. But yeah, I'm going with the Colts, man. LA, let me holler at y'all real quick.
Last time he said that about an NFC West team. They got smoked.
We didn't even get smoked. But this is, bro.
Yeah, for sure. The Bengals definitely, like I said, the Bengals definitely surprised me. No fluke. So, yeah. Joe Burrow 2-0 for that boy. After that, it's the Texans and the Browns. This one's not hard.
Brown.
It's
I hope Odell come back, man.
crazy how the Browns used to be such a laughing stock now. It's like, yeah, it's easily the Browns winning.
Storm doesn't last forever.
That's what I love about sports, yo. Like, teams that actually want to turn their franchises around. It took these niggas fucking forever, yo. I know whoever was a lifelong Browns fan is like...
I know I got two friends. Their dads are twins. One's a Browns fan and one's a Lions fan.
Damn, both them niggas.
Oh, not a Lions fan. He was a Stafford fan at first, so he was a Lions fan. But then, like, he stopped. Like I forgot what happened.
They're from Los Angeles, so he likes the Rams, right? He always liked the Rams, but he was a Stafford fan. So now he's a real diehard Rams fan. So they like the Rams and the Browns their whole life. So that's crazy now that y'all up.
Shit, the Rams been up, though.
But I'm saying, though, it was a while when the Rams were just really, really bad. They won't win in league.
I can't say that, though. The Rams, they've had good seasons in the late 2000s. They even won a Super Bowl in 2000. Was it 2000 or 2001? I think it was 2000. I don't know. But then they went the next year and lost to Brady.
Brady cheated again.
Brady cheated yet again.
In league, no, I ain't lying. That's why
the first of many for that boy. I used to hate Brady. I had to grow to respect and appreciation for that man, and his personalities that shit is OD. I see why I see why people love playing with him.
I guess.
And that boy just a winner, boy. Defy all odds, no matter what. TB12, real TB. After that, but yeah, I also got the Browns winning as well. Saints and the Panthers.
James Winston going 2-0. Got the Saints.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna take the Saints as well for sure. I just don't know what to expect out of Carolina's offense. They played the Jets last week, and I expect Carolina to be pretty good. I expect them, third in division, but I mean, the Saints should definitely still be on some shit. After that though, I'm gonna also, like I said, take the Saints. Next, we have the Vikings and the Cardinals, which seems like a pretty good game.
It is, but if they play behind like they did to the freaking Bengals, they gonna run up 50 points. I got the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals as well because, like I said, the Bengals they look really good. But I'm also like, there's still no way y'all should have been down like that. If the Bengals persevered and win, that's cool. But hell no. Y'all gonna have to prove it to me. And I feel like y'all gonna come ready to play differently than y'all and what y'all did against the Bengals. Y'all was probably caught by surprise. Like, damn, these niggas actually alright. But no excuses. I don't care who it is. It's week 1. I don't care. You know, I got to see more out of Minnesota. And I saw so much out of Arizona that I'm like, I'm going to roll with the high hand. After that, should be a clean sweep right here. The Falcons and the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Not close at all.
Not close.
Don't even need to talk about this one. No, I don't. The Bucks.
You know how Brady get when he play Atlanta.
You saw the trolling he did?
What?
He posted a photo, and like on the clock behind him on the computer, it said it was 3:28. That nigga Brady.
What did he say?
I don't know. It was like a photo, like he was getting ready for the Falcons this week. It's so funny shit.
He about to put up a freaking. Oh, he finna go crazy. Like he lost to them or something.
That's what I was saying.
He about to play them so yo, he really like Brady could throw for 5 of them.
Nigga be like, man, these niggas put up 28 points in the first. Like, nigga, what?
Like Jordan when he played the Clippers, Cuz had 30. Cuz had what, 30? And Jordan in them seasons, we play him again on the base set. I'm gonna have what he had tonight in the first half. Like what? Jordan had 30 in the first half and finished with 60. Because one dude had 30 and said, "Good game, Jordan." Don't that man good game?
I got some good game, nigga.
Like that's crazy.
Nigga's sick, bro.
Oh, demons, bro.
Next we got the Titans and the Seahawks. I'm gonna roll with the Seahawks. It's still Russell Wilson early. And
Bro, that's enough. That's literally it. There's only I want to see, when did Russell Wilson play the Rams? It gotta be before week 7.
We'll see.
I hope it's before week 7 because I
I'm
gotta
gonna
see
look
the
that up
best.
for you real
I gotta
quick.
see the best quarterback in the league play against the Rams.
The next time the Seahawks, the first time I should say, it will be week 5.
He gonna be on the decline.
That's a Thursday night game well.
Oh, never mind. It's a Thursday. He might be like at the peak. It might be peak
I
Russ.
don't know.
That might be peak Russ.
He might get busy on niggas. Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
These niggas got 3 primetime games in a row.
Who?
The Seahawks. They play that Thursday night. Then week 6, they play the next Sunday night. So they get the 10-day break, then play Sunday night. Then they play Monday night after that. Well, damn. All right. Shouts out to them, though. I mean, I guess they deserve it. But yeah. Shouts out to Russ. Definitely going with the Seahawks on that one. I need to see what Tennessee's gonna do with that offense. Julio went on shit.
I'm gonna laugh if they score
AJ
less
Brown
than
went
us.
on shit. Derrick Henry went on shit.
I'm gonna laugh if they score less than us. I'm gonna really laugh because their offense should be way better than ours.
Yeah. Next next is my Cowboys going against the Chargers. I'm gonna take my Cowboys. I saw what the Chargers were against the football team last week.
I'm gonna just have some disagreement because we've been agreeing. I'm gonna go on with Herbert and the boys.
That's cool. Yeah. I respect it. The way I saw Dallas play, if we just keep that shit up,
so good.
and Zach Martin's
they
back,
look so good.
I don't see a lot of flaws.
Zeke scoring this game.
Yeah, Zeke. Yeah. He has to. It's a must. And from what I saw from the Chargers, it was like, yeah, you was up, but
You still lost.
yeah, exactly. You still almost lost.
Man, if Fitzmagic would have been there, you probably would have lost.
Yeah, so
The Redskins Washington just tricked.
yeah, like shouts out to the Chargers. Austin Eckler could have had a better game. I understand. This is Washington defense is still pretty solid, but I don't even need to say much, honestly. I just think my Cowboys gonna go out there and smoke boots. Next after that we have our Sunday night game, which it's always entertaining to watch, but I don't know how entertaining it's gonna be. It should still be pretty entertaining, but I think it might be a blowout. This is the Chiefs and the Ravens.
Lamar knows he's never beat Patrick Mahomes yet.
Yeah.
And to take the next step, you got to beat him sooner or later. So why not start now? With this being said, I'm still going with the Chiefs.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even want to interrupt you. I said, ain't no way. I ain't even gonna buy into it. I said, ain't no way in hell he gonna say the Ravens. Yeah, no bullshit. That's how I feel too.
But like, it's one of the things where it's like, it comes down to in my opinion, it comes down to these four: Mahomes, Lamar, Baker, and Josh. One of y'all gotta start beating each other consistently. Mahomes is already chipped up MVP. Now he looking like
Mahomes beating them niggas consistently. Yeah, that's who it is.
I think the only person that can give Mahomes a run for his money is Josh, and I think he will this year too.
Like if they played each other.
Yeah. I think they're going to
in the playoffs.
Unless we come in and just mess everything up, we ain't going to end up playing each other.
Mahomes still gonna get that bitch like he did last year on that
Oh
nigga.
my god, but Mahomes go to 3 Super Bowls straight, bro. He's already top 10. I'm sorry. What he's doing on the pace he's going right now, Lee, it's ridiculous.
He's going to win at least 3, 4. As many as he going to, I can see 5. It's like
it's crazy to think. You say 3, 4. Brady still got 3 more bitches over him.
Yeah, it's like Brady still got 7. Brady can still get 8 this year too. Like that's the scary thing. It's like, damn, this nigga is just.
And somebody, bruh, he came up on my Twitter today. Someone said 7 ain't far from 10, and he liked it. I said, oh, this nigga here. Dog, I wouldn't know what to do with myself if Brady had 10 chips, bro.
Greatest athlete of all time.
Oh my god.
Greatest athlete of all time.
10 chips?
That shit is hella hard. And
we will
he's
never
already
see it done again.
Never. Nobody will ever win 10 Super Bowl.
And not in this generation.
The most behind him is 5. But,
and I got 5 more.
Shit. Yeah, exactly. He'll be like, damn, I got 5. I got a whole another hand for him.
I can give away 4 Super Bowls and still have more than y'all.
That nigga got more Super Bowls than the franchises. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You got more Super Bowls than the franchises in the league.
He's already did something unbreakable. He's won a Super Bowl at his own crib.
Yeah. First year with the new team, too.
And I tell everybody, I said, one thing I give Brady is the path he traveled to win this bitch.
He went to D.C., then went to the Dome, then went to the Green Bay just to host it back at home. It's a hell of a route. That's a hell of a story.
He like, man, I'm traveling all up and down this fucking East Coast.
And now he's like, home.
Damn, that's just so tough. Yeah, because he did to play every game on the road.
And won
just to go back home.
Won them bitches.
So, yeah, Chiefs definitely going to win this one. In our Monday night game, which is why I believe Aaron Rodgers will ball out because it's who he playing. He beats these niggas' ass every time. It's the Lions and the Packers.
Oh, my God. I'm going to tell you this now. This week for quarterbacks, they're going to have a field day. Brady might throw for 5. Who else we playing? Who else might go crazy? Aaron Rodgers. Who else got an easy matchup?
It ain't easy, but Josh Allen not fucking with that L he took.
Josh Allen might put up 50. Who else? Oh my God! Don't tell me! Do not tell me. Who the Cardinals play?
Oh, you was asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted to figure it out. They play the Vikings.
That could get ugly. That could get ugly.
Good.
We all know about Russ. Russ threw for 4 against us. The Titans defense ain't look good, so he might throw for 5. Like, there's a whole lot of 5 touchdown possible thrown games.
I got Josh Allen and Tom Brady as my backup on one league. Dak Prescott starting no matter what in my other one. Or my other 2. So, shit. Yeah, I got decisions to make. Is Tom Brady down? Sure, showed his ass while Josh Allen on the back burner. But so with that being said, I'm pretty sure as y'all all could tell by what I said, I'm going with Green Bay.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go with the Packers as well. That, like you said, Rodgers. Unless Rodgers be like, I still don't care.
If he do that shit, I can't fuck with that nigga then. Because I'm like, all right, you bullshit now, yo. It's like, I get this 0-2, 2 weeks. You bullshit, no nigga. You really don't care.
Yeah, I don't. That's the only thing. We don't know what goes through Rodgers. He could not care, bro.
So, what surprises? Like, I guess, what was your biggest surprise?
Y'all.
Huh?
Y'all.
Really?
Really.
Oh, wow. Why is that?
Y'all almost beat Brady and them boys. And honestly, all y'all had to do was take some more time off the clock. And then score or kick a field goal. Well, y'all come on with the field goal, right?
We could have won with it. I mean, but...
Oh, think about it. If y'all would hit all y'all field goals.
We missed two.
Yeah, so... I was really surprised. And then y'all didn't... Zeke ain't play well. Y'all were missing one of y'all best old... Like, there's a lot of variables that happen with y'all. And it's like, yo... This team is for real. I definitely give y'all flowers for that game. That was a great game by y'all. So, yeah, y'all were definitely my surprise.
I think if I had to pick a surprise, it would honestly be... If I had to pick a surprise, it would probably... you know what it is? It's the Bengals, for sure, for me.
Oh, Bengals a close second for sure. They literally won the game from start to finish.
Yeah, I would give it to Cincinnati because I was very... Like, I could see it. It was a lot of games where I'm like, yeah, this team could win, this team could lose. But that, the Bengals definitely... I still had them being bottom tier in the league. And if they can play like that every week, that's going to be a tough-ass AFC North. If they can get into that mix with Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Cleveland, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, facts.
So, what's the pot? Like, I guess... What are you looking forward to for week 2? Like, what are you looking forward to for week 2?
Oh, like what game or like...
Anything.
I want to see more of my Colts. I want to see how Rodgers is gonna act. I want to see all these like we just broke it down of these quarterbacks that can go crazy. I want to see it. I want to see 5 touchdowns, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. I want to see some games like that because these matchups kind of like, I ain't gonna say weak, but it's like, all right. The fact Tom Brady's playing the Falcons again, he gets to play them twice this year. He can embarrass these boys twice.
Yeah.
Like, just because. Like you say, y'all scored 20. I didn't forget y'all scored 28 in the first half.
Be like, bro.
I'm gonna score 20 in the first quarter.
I'd be like, bro, the coach not here. The offensive coordinator not here.
Right.
Matt Julio not here, bitch. Calvin really won't here. It's just Matt Ryan. Yeah, exactly. That's all I need. Matt Ryan scored 28.
Don't he got an MVP?
Yeah, on me, he got the MVP too. That was that year. Yeah, on me, that was that year.
Jordan, what motivated you to Karl Malone getting MVP?
Yeah,
come on.
Damn.
So yeah, it's just little stuff like that. Yeah, I'm excited just to see high scoring performances from the quarterbacks. That's exactly what I'm excited for.
I'm excited to just see football, period.
No, that's facts. Well, too.
I think all the teams, even though some were very disappointing, like the Packers, I know what the Packers are capable of. Like, we all know that. So I'm not remotely concerned. It's the lower tier teams, the Raiders, the Eagles, even though the Lions lost them, the Bengals, the Texans still managed to get one. The Saints are on a lower team.
Texas leading the division right now.
Yeah, facts. Only niggas too crazy. The Saints aren't a lower tier team, but without Drew Brees, nobody knew what to expect, really. Then, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit. And then it's like the good teams who you thought were on shit, like the Ravens. Albeit a lot of injuries. I went high on Baltimore this year. Like, before the injuries, I wasn't high on Baltimore. They need to change their whole playbook if they want to be successful. Like, y'all keep putting Lamar Jackson. Y'all putting too much on him. Y'all abusing the fact that he's a dual threat quarterback. Sometimes it's cool to sit and let that nigga just throw. Like, it's not like he can't throw.
Yeah.
But I also feel like they need better receivers too, and that's the reason why I was never high on them. It's cool to have Hollywood and Sammy Watkins. Them niggas are not no fucking number one receivers, bro.
They're both like, great number 2 and number
Exactly.
3.
I'm like, if you get you a solid number one receiver to go along with them two, now we talking a great ass offense.
Yeah.
And then another good team that I was like, yo, what are you doing? Tennessee. You can lose it. You can lose. Ain't no way in hell none of y'all motherfuckers are going on shit.
I won't high on them.
You won't? I was kind of like in the middle. I won't high. I feel like they, that AFC Championship game 2 years ago was their peak, but I was like, they'll still be competing. I said they'll still compete, but I haven't really been high on them either. I think this is Julio's last good year, and I don't think it's going to be Julio-esque that we've been used to. I think it's going to be more like average for Julio, but still good compared to a lot of other receivers, but I think he's on the downside. I hope he proves me wrong because I love Julio, but I think it was one of them things where Atlanta made the right move eventually. Their conversation, I can't confirm or deny whether or not that was good, but better to get rid of a player a year too early than a year too late. And that's just my assumption. Julio, please prove me wrong. Please, I beg you, please prove me wrong.
Yeah. I want to see everybody play their full potential always.
Yeah, and I mean, shit, yeah. Those are pretty much all the teams, really, that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm most excited for week 2, with the positive outlook and all that stuff.
Yeah, so, who's going to be your surprise team next week?
Who's going to be my surprise team next week? Just to pull off an upset?
Yeah.
Obviously, for FYI for the audience, clearly this does not apply to our predictions, because I could say, oh yeah, the Raiders are gonna win, but you picked the Steelers. We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to understand that. But my surprise upset to me is going to be the Panthers and the Saints. I really do, for some reason. I'm I think the Panthers can pull that shit out. And it's going to take a lot, but if Christian McCaffrey carries like I know he can, with the Panthers already have a good defense, and then Christian McCaffrey doing his thing with just get the offense going everywhere else, all around, I can definitely see Carolina winning this one.
Feel it.
What about you?
Us. Culture. We can upset the Rams.
Y'all can, for sure. I definitely see I can definitely see the Colts upsetting the Rams. Can for sure see that.
Y'all gonna hate me on Instagram. We upset them, boy. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Y'all gonna hate me because that's the team I'm really high on for the Super Bowl is the Rams. But if we beat them, oh boy, that. It's fine to lose to Russ week 1 because he's the best right now. But a team like the Rams that's fully an all-around juggernaut, I'm fine with beating them. I would love to have that game under my belt as a W.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's all I got.
I'm gonna say personally, I'm all done too. I don't really got much to say. Y'all see how much content we get out just for football.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be crazy when football and basketball come back.
And we got basketball. We're going to say that for next week.
Yeah, we're going to... We gotta put out some bangers for y'all.
Oh, we got it too.
Yeah, we got them. Yeah, facts.
Content's here.
Yeah, we definitely here. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all that saw that reel I made. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all showing me y'all love and give me the feedback on that. I will get better at making them. This is just my first time. I gotta learn the ins and outs of it. So I appreciate y'all showing me that love as well. So yeah, there will be more coming. So y'all stay on the lookout.
Yeah, man, y'all stay tuned for the reels, man. He really going at it, man, with the editing and shit, yo. So y'all give him his props. And we got a lot coming, man. The quality of shit is it's on the way. Just be patient with us. The shit is really turning up. We appreciate all of y'all. Every single one of y'all who's out there supporting us, putting us out there, helping us get out there, you know, for being on the team with us, man. We appreciate all y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to stay safe. Y'all be easy. Y'all always pray. Keep God first. For those who believe, for those who don't. You know, whatever, you know, whoever it is, that's y'all almighty, you know. You know, but me personally, you know, I keep God first. And, you know, again, stay masked up like we always say. Enjoy and enjoy the fact that we are about to enter the prime of like sports. This September, October to me is the prime of sports.
Facts. Facts. But like you say, love y'all. Y'all be easy and peace, love, and hair. Peace.
And we out.